We have another great question in asking, I am getting older and I don't foresee me using all of my assets. Should I start slowly gifting over some of my low cost basic stocks and brokerage accounts to my children or grandchildren? If not, what should I gift?
Ah, okay. Last part's good. So, all right. Let me recap that. So somebody has more money than they need. At least they feel that way. You got to make sure because you don't want to give away your money and then end up having to ask for it back, basically. So that's where the financial planning process comes into place. We can test things. We can say, hey, what if we give away $30,000 a year for the next 10 years? What happens? Does it work? Do we still have a 99% probability of success, or at least an 85% probability of success, et cetera? So that'd be my first thought there, is just making sure that you actually do have the money to give away. Now, I have a lot of clients that do. We've had, just phenomenal success after this low that we hit back in March, and a lot of people have a lot more money than they thought they would at this point in time. So I've got a lot of clients that are looking at gifting. So let's talk about what you should gift from. So the one disadvantage to what you mentioned, at least up front there, was if you gift, let's say you spent, $10 and the stock is now worth 100. You've had it for a long time. And when you gift that stock to your children or your grandchildren, you're also gifting them that cost basis. So what that means is that when they go to sell it, they're going to end up with a $90 gain. They get your $10 cost basis and it's worth 100 if they were to sell it. They would end up with the gain. If they inherited that stock, when you die, the cost basis gets stepped up to current value. So just for example, if it was still worth $100 when you passed away, then they inherit that with a cost basis of $100, which means then if they sell it, there's no tax. That's a pretty big difference. And so gifting appreciated stock isn't the ideal thing to gift as far as that goes. There's a whole bunch of other places that you might look if you have them. If you don't, and appreciated stock is the only option, then it is the best chance as far as that goes. But if you want to, if you're over 72 and you have to take money out of your IRA, that is cash, essentially, that you could gift. So let's say you had a $30,000 distribution from your IRA after tax. You could gift that away to your kids and grandkids, and, they get the cash. There is no cost basis issue or any of those types of things. And so that gifting cash, if you have enough money, hey, I have X amount for my emergency accounts and I have a lot extra, you could give some of that cash away as far as that goes. So there's a bunch of things that are probably better to gift than the appreciated stock. It's great to give appreciated stock to charities if you do charitable contributions, because they do not pay taxes on that $90 gain I just mentioned. So that's really good. It's even better to give charities money out of your required minimum distributions, because then that tax is gone completely. And that's the best way to give to charities, again, if you're over 72 and you have an IRA for distribution. So there are, a whole lineage of places where you would want to look at for gifting. Make sure you can gift first and then figure out the best place to do it.